All right, looks like we're live now from Washington, D.C. Honestly, much better environment than the last Friday night pour where I was just in a storage unit. But yeah, we have a professional looking studio now, so it's pretty nice. Let me just send the link to the group chat. Uh, Meanwhile, nobody's here because once people join, can't really send it. Add everyone. Pour is live now. Perfect. So let me go live on Instagram as well. So yeah, we're picking a barrel today. I've got some barrel samples of Nulu. This is actually New Louisville Barrel House. So New Louisville Whiskey Company changed their name to New Louisville Barrel House. The two people that just joined, welcome. As you can see, I'm in a different setup than last week. It's not a storage unit anymore, and I'm wearing Christmas sweaters. So we're doing this Christmas Friday night pour. And cheers to everybody that's joining. I've got my Doc Holiday glass. That's pretty fancy. If Shannon was here, I bet he would say that he wanted one. But yeah, they gave me a Doc Holiday Glencairn glass. I guess not a Glencairn, but it's a glass nonetheless. Got some old overhaul for the end for tasting it, and then some Jimmy Red Weeded. This is all the stuff that I could bring from New York. I've got some Daiquiri Beach Rough Rider. That's a new one. And then Mike also sent me his old Cassidy sample. So this is the old Cassidy he sent me, and it's pretty cool because I was like, "Are you actually sending me a sample?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course I am." Let me just mic myself up. Forgot about that one. Ooh, hello. Perfect. Mike is not now connected. As I speak about Mike Lipscomb, sending me a nice old Cassidy sample that I'll be tasting today. He also sent me he sent me a bunch of samples. These are the two that were my favorites, so I brought them here to taste and sip on while I'm working. Shannon, I was just showing the camera. I was just showing the camera the Doc Holiday glass. I was like, Shannon either has it or he's gonna be like, I need one. So yeah, I've got the Doc Holiday glass that I'll be sipping from today. So Mike also sent me the Old Rally Distillery Cigar Batch Old Stogie. So that's another one. I don't know if you guys can see the label, but yeah. The setup here was super simple. I just put up the lighting and the camera is resting on a chair. I didn't have to pile up old Joe cases because in New York it was pretty hard to set everything up because it's a congested area. Right now I'm in an apartment in Washington D.C. looking upon the Capitol Hill is right there, and our storage unit is also right there. But yeah, I just ran here to do the Friday night pour. I've got all these samples. There's about 15 samples from Nulu. They sent me samples of the New Louisville Whiskey Company, which they changed the name to New Louisville Barrel House. I have not tasted them, but the owner Chase, he tasted them and he sent me the notes for each one of them. So I'm going to taste each of them and then cross-check with my notes here that I have from him. I'm supposed to be picking 10 to 11 barrels that I do like so that he can reserve them for me. And then the rest won't be reserved, obviously. But yeah, he has a bunch of notes for me here. So it's LX 9668 is 133.2 proof. It's giving Twix, Snickers, and cookies, candy bar, cinnamon, red fruit. Oh my God, this guy knows his notes. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. Let's do this together and pick the best barrel. May the best barrels win. And a lot of them I noticed have a lot of char in them. So this is straight from the barrel. Yeah, look at that. Here. That's how you know it's straight from the barrel. Some of them have more char than the others. I'll show you guys one with more char, like this one. That's all the char from the charred American oak. But yeah, the first one, let's go line by line. So let's flip them so that they don't take too much space. And then we'll taste a bunch of them and then see which one comes at the top. I have to taste very little so that I don't get drunk towards the end of it. And I have to be very careful because the first ones might taste better than the last ones. That's the bias that a lot of people have, and I do too. So I have to be careful not to have that bias. Perfect. So I've never tasted these before except for one. This one I tasted before because, this one is not even a new Louisville barrel. It's a toasted wheated Nulu barrel that I got 6 months back. I don't want to mix these two up, but I tasted one of these. It was the 136.6 proof one. Yep, this one. I've tasted this one. I'll taste all the rest and I will taste this one to see which one's the best while being careful of not eating up all the charred wood. And I'll be tasting it in the Doc Holiday cup. Let's do it. Cracking it open. So this is the new Louisville Barrel House LX10721. So I'll post the LX10721. This is a live tasting. This is a live picking a barrel. So you guys know what goes through when I pick a barrel. So I'll open all of them up so that I'll let the air go through so that it's not a neck pour, because I don't like neck pours. Nobody does. Whiskey always tastes better when you let it air a little bit, and that's how it is when you drink straight from the barrel. It's always got a lot of air because it's been sitting in that barrel. A lot of contact with the outside. So open them up and line them here. These are all 375 ml samples. And I think Chase tasted through like 40 of these to go through to find me the best 14 of them. So this one I've already opened. Goes here. So now that I open them, it'll have a little bit of contact with the air. That's why people decant the bourbon sometimes so that it gets in contact with the air and has a little bit of exposure. I hope I don't drop any of them. Otherwise, I won't be able to taste that, and that will never get chosen. Perfect. It's a little bit of an unconventional Friday night pour, where you guys tell me what to taste next, and I taste it. I'm just straight up picking a barrel today, so let me know if this is good, this is bad, this is boring, or you guys love it. So I'll do it every barrel pick I do. I will do it over the Friday night pour, whether it's at the distillery or here. I'll make sure that it happens over video. Or you guys want me to keep the Friday night pours as a traditional Friday night pour, not like a barrel picking session. Hey, Greg, what's up, man? Hey, Sean. Hey, Shannon. Perfect. So the first one was LX10721. I'll show the label. I'm going to rewatch this video as well to make sure that I'm going through the perfect notes. And I'll keep this as my infinity cup. Hey, Chris, what's up, man? Cheers. I'm doing sort of a barrel pick here. Tasting through about 15 samples. I'm getting a lot of nuttiness, a little bit of Kit Kat, Nutella. Oh, wow. It's very grassy, husky and grassy. And the finish is pretty mellow, I would say. This is the LX10721. The finish is pretty harsh on this one. I don't know why. For the Nulu, the one I have with the highest proof is the 136.6 proof. Cheers, Guy. What's up, man? Yeah, the 136.6 proof is the highest proof one. Let me just write down the notes for this one. It's nutty, very nutty on the nose, and the start, nose and start nutty. Then you get a little bit of cherry cola. Cinnamon, root beer float, and a little bit of cream. It's like a cream cherry cola. I'll name this cream cherry cola. 7 out of 10. That's what I would rate it personally. I don't like it that much, but it's a pretty solid choice. Goes into the dump cup. Not a dump cup, it's an infinity cup. This one's already tasted. Let's move on to the 9667, LX9667. 9667. That's the next one. Ooh, I love the nose on this. It's very heavy on cherries. I don't know if it's the previous one, so I'm going to dump a little bit so that it's washed. The cup is washed. I'm going to pour a little more so that I know that it's actually the bourbon and not the previous residue in the glass. Oh yeah, this is like a Frey Ranch. I love this. This literally smells like cherries, like the tart cherries at a bar table. Oh my God, this is the second most cherried bourbon that I've smelled, other than the Dark Arts Batch 16. 9662. Okay, it's not 9667. It's 9662. So this one was not actually picked by Chase. He picked about 5 of his favorite. He said this one is candy bar, cinnamon, red fruit, spicy, and char. I'm getting just cherries in the nose. Okay, I see what he means. It's a little rash on the palate. It's a little spicy as well. Spicier than most people would like, but the nose is just phenomenal. It just disappoints you in the palate. Yeah, and it's also a little gripping dry. So it's dry. It has a little bit of cinnamon, spice, and a little bit of a malty note. So I'm not a big fan of the malty note, but I wish this nose carried through in the palate. So it would feel like cherry cola soda. This one has way less cherry in the nose, but it tastes way more cherry and it tastes way more red fruit. So I'll give notes for this one. This one is the LX9662. But I'll be honest, I would have given this one an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I would have given this a 9 out of 10 if the nose carried through in the palate. But just for that reason, I'll probably give it a 5 because the palate sucks. I don't like it. Yep. As you're pouring into your mouth, you think this is probably the best bourbon you've ever had, but it's not. It's not. LX9662. Maybe another retailer will pick it up and you guys will be like, oh my God, that's the 9662. I've already seen this one. LX9662. Disappointment. I'll name this the disappointment bourbon. So if we pick the barrel of this one, it'll be called the disappointment. So disappointment smells like Frey Ranch batch 16 cherry butt. Perfect. That's my notes for LX9662. My rating would be 5 out of 10 for that one. So yeah, 5 out of 10 for LX9662. We can close this up. And if you guys want me to send you some of these samples, like, just ask me, just DM me, and I'll send you guys mini samples of some of them if you guys want. Like, if you want me to send you the best ones. Next up is the LX9668. So this is the LX9668. I'll show you guys the label. New Louisville Barrel House 9668. Perfect. Need to wash my cup with a little bit of this whiskey so that it doesn't mix with the previous one. Perfect. LX9668. I'm going to have a little bit of water so that it cleans up my palate. LX9668. Smells more like smells like 100% corn whiskey for some reason, and like not in a good way, because 100% corn whiskey, I was shocked when they told me that Jimmy Red, not the weeded one, but the bottled in bond and the classic is 100% corn. I was like, wow, that much complexity for 100% corn whiskey, because every time if you add a little bit of rye or a little bit of malted barley, it adds to the complexity. And 100% corn whiskeys are usually not as complex. So this one reminds me of 100% corn whiskey. Oh, wow. I like that. It's very cigar-y. Has a lot of tobacco, a lot of leather, a little bit of chocolate, Snickers. Yeah, this is the cigar whiskey. Yeah, it's not smoky. It's very leathery. It's very masculine. You got it, Chris. I'll do that. Yeah, this one's a cigar bourbon. Which one's this? LX9668. Cigar bourbon all the way, man. Cigar bourbon all the way. It's like a nice balance between sweet and dry. I don't like this. I don't like the one that was previously bottled. 9662, I think it was. The one that I gave a 5 out of 10 to. Yeah, 9662 is overly dry. I didn't like it. But this one is really nice. (9668) cigar bourbon all the way. The nose isn't the best, I'll be honest. It just gives you candy in the nose, just straight up like a sweet candy. I don't know what candy it is, but it just gives you candy, like a sweet candy note. But it's just a cigar blend, but not a cigar blend. It's a cigar bourbon barrel, cigar barrel. Yeah, that's nice. That'll go in there. Cigar bourbon all the way. Now, I'm not a big fan of cigar bourbon, but I know a lot of people are. So I'll rate this slightly higher than I would usually. Single malt, white herb, tasty, getting ton raspberries. That my put right now. Nice, Jesse. Is that the hazmat one? Because I don't know. I've never tried it. I tried it once, but it wasn't the barrel that we sold. It was another one. It was a barrel sample that I got. The barrel that we sold was an orphan barrel, so never got to try that one. But I wasn't a fan of the white herb because it's just too much going on for me. It's too strong for me. So just cast strength. Yeah, I think it's much better at cast strength. The hazmat, I know it's a lot of hype, but cigar bourbon all the way. 9668. Nose is just candy, and palate is cigar, leather, tobacco. And I'll give this like a 7.5. I think it was better than the first one that I tried. Still not what I'm looking for. Cool. Very cool. Let's do this one. 9665. 9665. You know, the 9662 is like, it breaks my heart because I still remember the way it smells. It smells like cherries. Was that the 9662 or? Yeah, it smells like the Frey Ranch cherry. But it's like breaks my heart because it's so bad on the palate. I don't know. It's very dry. Sean, you'll be done halfway through the Friday night pour. You'll be like, I'm done, man. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm having the hazmat. I'm going for the big guns. So this one's the 9665. Let's see what it beholds for us. Okay. Even though I'm not getting any tobacco or leather, I'm still going to dump it up because I want a fresh pour and the glass shouldn't be contaminated with the previous one. So, oh my God, this is so creamy. It's like whipped cream. Again, it's like cherries, not as strong as 9662, but it's a lot of cherries in the smell. Lot of cherries. And the taste is phenomenal. This one is really nice. Oh my God. Before any of the notes, I know I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. It's a little rough in the end, but it's better than the previous one. 9665. No, these are all barrel samples. I have to pick 10 of these barrels. So I have 14 samples from different barrels right now, and I have to shortlist it to the top 10. So that's what I'm doing right now. Perfect. So 9665 LX 9665 is no worries, man. Cherry cream on the nose. And what do I get in the taste? Ooh. Red fruit, vanilla, chocolate, and slight leather. That sounds correct. And I'll give this like an 8 out of 10. I think it was better than any other ones that I tried. I think people would give the last one that I tried, the cigar one, the 9668, higher than this one if you like the cigar type bourbons. But for me, cigar is not for me. So, but I got it. I don't just think of myself, so I'm rating it more than I would. I would probably rate the cigar one like 6.5 or 7 for me, but I'm rating it at 7.5 because people like it. So, I'm buying it for the Bourbon Mystery Box members. So 1078. Oh wow, that's a different numerical. So we're getting in the 1000s now. Oh, 10718. Yeah, 10718. LX 10718. So this is 135.2 proof. Usually I do it much longer. Like I would taste stuff much longer, and I will give my thoughts for much longer. But I'm trying to be as quick as possible. yeah. Bruzo does good picks. I like that guy. TJ is a good friend. New Louisville Barrel House, LX 10718. Okay. Wash my cup. Actually, I could just mix up these as infinity cups. No, yeah, this is all New Louisville. It's going to be bottled under New Louisville Barrel House. That's New Louisville Whiskey Company. So the fancy label with the Pappy type bottle. $10718. This one's higher proof than this one, which is crazy because this feels so smooth and soft. Almost feels like a wheated bourbon, even though it's a high rye. Yeah, this is a solid 9. It's a more traditional bourbon, so it's got that caramel, toasted oak, vanilla, and in the nose, it's a lot of cream cheese. But on the palate and the finish, almost feels like a sponge cake, chocolate sponge cake, like a wheated bourbon. Has all the notes of a wheated bourbon. So this one is 10718. I call it the Vitor Imposter because it's a wheated bourbon. It's a high rye bourbon acting like a wheated bourbon, and it tastes like a wheated bourbon. So I'll call this the Vitor Imposter. The nose is cheesecake, and the palate is chocolate sponge cake, soft, delicate, like a reader. I'll give this like it's definitely better than the previous ones. I'll give this like a 9 out of 10. I don't know if I'm being too generous. One note that I'm not getting in any of these is a sea salt note, which I'm waiting for because I like bourbons that have a little bit of a salinity to it. So let's see. So this one's the LX 10331. LX 10331, 7-year, New Louisville, 133.2 proof, so not much. 10331. Wait. Okay. Wash it up. I need to clean my palate. Wow. This one's very complex. It's very bitter, extremely oaky, which a lot of people like. Some people do not like. I used to not like it, but then I got more into bourbon, started liking it. Now I've tasted so many, and I'm feeling a little buzzed. I still have to taste all of these, so I have to be mindful of how much I'm consuming. Yeah, this is like our Doc Holiday 11-year-old pick. It reminds me of that. That's the notes I'm getting. I don't know if it's just my. Yeah, I think a drop of water would help. I should probably have like 14 different glasses that I put them in. Um, but yeah, we can do the next pick more prepared. But right now, I'll probably taste them tonight again after a little bit. But right now, I think we got to do it, man. We have to go through all of them. Yeah, this one's just very bitter. 1-0. No, this not that. Where did I keep it? 10331. That was the one. Oh my god. Did I? Oh yeah, right here. Kept it back. Yeah. LX 10331. Yeah, label cups must be easier because I don't have to pour them and open them up first of that stuff. Uh, Actually, yeah, I should do that. Because when I'm at the distillery, I just taste it straight from the barrel, and it's all good. I just taste it and I get a feel of it. And the master distiller, whoever's tasting with me, always tastes it with me, and they usually agree with me. So that's how I learned whether my taste is good or bad. Because some people's taste is like very different from, not bad taste, but very different from what general public likes. And if I'm picking for a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to taste it, I better pick with keeping that in mind. So I always ask the master distiller, hey, do you think this is a good pick? Whatever I'm picking, just be honest with me. If you think it's a bad pick, then maybe I need to give it a second thought. But yeah. I would give this like an 8. Perfect. Next one is 10720. That's the next one. 10720. Getting so much honey in this. I should probably dump it. Yeah, a lot of honey. Sweet honey and toast, like a honey glazed toasted bread. Oh my god, this wins it. This is the best one. This is the best one so far. LX10720 is the most smooth, is the most smoothest bourbon that I've tried today. So it like wins it. It's so good. Yeah, it's so consistent over the smell and the palate. It starts off being honey, sweet, but in the finish, so in the nose it's honey and sweet and toast. In the palate it's like a oaky honey, and then in the finish it's a very strong dark chocolate. So yeah, this is the one that I was looking for. LX10720. 9 out of 10. That's the 9 out of 10 bourbon right here. I fucking love it. This one's really good. 10720. So when it comes out, you know which one to get. It's really nice. This one's my favorite. I'm gonna keep it in the top. It's the top position. 10720. Yeah, 9 out of 10 for sure. This one's 10722. So ooh, wow. This one's really nice too. This one, I'm getting a lot of chocolate in the nose. Literally smells like hot chocolate. What proof is this? 135. It literally tastes like a lower proof than every single one. Dark chocolate, a little salinity. Um, it's also very buttery. This one also gets a 9 out of 10. I don't know if it is just all the good bourbons are stacked towards the middle or in the end. I don't know. So this one gets the 9 out of 10. LX10722. 9 out of 10. Oh my god, the finish is also so high in dark chocolate, and it's a lingering finish. Dark chocolate nose and finish. Feels very low proof. Yeah, I think this is on the same level as the previous one, the 10720. This one. Yep, these two are my favorites so far. So I'm gonna pick the 2 or 3 or 4. Keep them here so that you guys know which ones are the best. And yeah, the mead one is also really good. Which one was the mead one? Yeah, 10720. So if you like honey and mead, you should go for this one. If you like chocolate, probably this one. Oh my god, I have like 6 of them to go through now. 10725. Let's do that. Clean my cup. That's why a lot of the times when I'm at the distillery and I'm tasting through like 20, 30 of them, I spit drink. So, I don't get buzzed out. Dark Swinson Triple Cask is also a sleeper. It's really good. Oh, wow. This one's got like blackberries in the nose. 10725. So much fruit, like an apple, peach. It's so much dark fruit. It's like a berry bomb. So 10725. Berry bomb. In the nose. Blackberry nose. Wouldn't it be funny if we named this "I'm Your Huckleberry"? Yeah, I think that would be really funny because this is not dark holiday, but I'm tasting it in the dark holiday cup, so I think it should be okay. The new Louisville "I'm Your Huckleberry" pick, because this is like really heavy on cherry and a lot of different black fruit. So blackberries, stone fruit, a lot of the dark fruits, because it's also bitter, but not in an oaky way. Because a lot of the times when a bourbon is bitter, it usually means a lot of oak. But yeah. Oh, what's the proof on this one? 10725, right? The 10725. Oh, I stopped giving my ratings. No, this one's like an 8.5 for sure. LX 8 out of 10. Perfect. Yeah, this is 135 proof. Now this one is 133.8 proof. This one's 10723. I'll cap them. So this is the 10723. You were right. I would have spilled it on my laptop. Jesse saved my laptop. 10723. Clean my cup. Ooh. It's similar to that weeded one that we looked at. The snows, at least, it's very similar. It's like a sponge cake nose, chocolate sponge cake. Oh my God. It's very strong, So it gets like a point down because it's very harsh in the finish because it stings you. But I love this one. Not very smooth, but it's really nice when it comes to the berries and the ooh, it's strong. Even though it's like 133.8 proof, it's not very smooth, but it's like a lot of berries, a lot of spicy tiramisu. It's like a wasabi because it stings you, but it's also very complex. And you like this thing, 10723. Stings you, but it's I'll probably give this like a 7.5. There was one that I gave like a 6.5 or something. I think I want to drop that one to a 5. The first one, I think. The first one, 9662. I want to revisit that one to see actually if it's just me thinking that the bourbon is better towards the end, or is it actually not as good? Nine six six two. Yo, this smells so much like Frere Ranch. It's crazy. It smells so much like a cherry bomb. I don't know how they make it so that it smells like a cherry, even though it's never seen a cherry. This bourbon doesn't know what a cherry is because it's been sitting in an oak barrel for so long. It doesn't know what a cherry is. I don't understand how it can inherit cherry notes because it smells exactly like cherries. Like, there's that bowl that the bartenders have that they put the cherry on top of. It's crazy. Yeah, it's too harsh. It's too harsh. It stings you. Yeah. It's very disappointing. But I think that would be cool. Like showing how the different smells affect the bourbon. I think it would be cool. I think I'll pick this barrel too. Just for like the tannicky note. Yeah, it's tanny. It's tannicky, but it's not even tannicky. It's just not smooth. It's just not smooth. But the nose is phenomenal on this one. So much cherry in the nose. 9662. That's the one. Then 10723 is what I just tried. 10719. That's the next one. I have a big dump cup now. A big infinity cup. 10719. That's the one. Cheers to the people who are still watching, man. Thank you for watching. Did I just smell that? I'm getting a lot of coconut in this. Yeah, in the nose, it's a lot like coconut. It's like a Thai sweet. It's too harsh. It's too harsh. It goes in your nose, even though it's 135 proof. Where's my 136 proof? Oh, that's the next one. Yeah, let's see what Chase said about this one. 10719. Yeah, he said this is harsh too. he said that this is too harsh. Yeah. It's a lot of oatmeal cookie in the end to the finish, but it's a lot of raisins, dried fruit, and all of that stuff. But it's too harsh for me to pick. So I'll give the 10719 probably a 6. Oh my god, the finish feels like I've just eaten an oatmeal raisin cookie. Two more cup. Yeah, coconut. It literally smells like coconut. I don't know if I'm tripping. Yep, it smells like coconut. It smells like coconut and a little bit of rum. Like a coconut rum, I guess. I don't know why. Just because Sean said that he likes it, I'll rate it like a 7.5. Even though it's very harsh. I should probably put these in like a small little samplers and send it out to you guys so that you guys could do a pick right beside me. Add a drop of water. Well, now if I add a drop of water to every single one, I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. 10719 though. I'll add a drop of water. Let's see. Oatmeal raisin cookie with coconut. That does sound good. Sounds like a nice Thai dessert. Okay. I did not add a drop. I think I added too much, so I need to add more bourbon. Otherwise, it'll feel like one of those scotches that are overproof down. Cheers, Gene. You know what? When you come here on Tuesday, you'll help me pick a lot of these. You taste through all of them, and Gene will be like, "Yeah, I like this one." So much coconut. There's this Indian dessert that has a lot of coconut, coconut burfi. It smells like that. I don't know if you're allowed to give notes that are like non-American dessert, but oh yeah, Gene is the greatest guy. He's driving all the way here. It's like a 1 hour drive. So cheers, man. Cheers for you to coming here. Even though we're out of a storage unit, so we won't be the best. We're soon getting into a warehouse, so but still appreciate you coming here. It's a lot of fun, man. We'll have a fun day on Tuesday. I'll make sure. Oh yeah, that's much better. Maybe I'll ask him to proof it down a little bit. I don't know if I can. 719 oatmeal raisin cookie. I'll add my note. Proof it down. Even the cherry one, that one also I would like him to proof it down. I think if he proofed it down, it would taste much better. Cool. Who? The second to the last. 9679. LX9679. A lot of apples. Apple pie. Apple pie, cinnamon spice. And it's got that dried fruit in it too. So apple pie, cinnamon spice, and dried fruit. And in the finish, it's very bitter. It's like the Dark Holiday 11 again. Every time I say bitter and oaky, so it like reminds me of the Dark Holiday 11. Yeah, this one's the apple pie. 9679. Apple pie. Mike, are you here? I want to taste the Old Cassidy, and I want you to see it. Apple pie. Cool. I would give this like a test of giving ratings. Nope. I would give this, I don't know if I should give it in a 7.5 or an 8. Because it's like unique, but it's also at the same level as the other ones. But the finish is phenomenal. Let's go for 8. I think the finish is just amazing on this. It's like an apple pie, dark chocolate finish. Jesse was right. 10728. I think I tasted that one already. Yep, I did not taste the 10728. So let's do that one. This is a full glass of whiskey now. That's pretty crazy. Okay, 10728. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Oh my God, that smells like what's it called? That smells like an MGP. That smells like an MGP. Yo, that smells like a high-proof MGP. Why does this smell so much like an MGP? Like a pure MGP, a purebred MGP. That's crazy. What? This is 136.6 proof. So this is like really high proof, but it doesn't taste like it. This one's by far my favorite, 9.5 out of 10. Even though it's an MGP. I don't know if it's an MGP, but it like gave me the MGP note. It's like 9.5 out of 10. 10728. 9.5 out of 10. Oh my God. I'm still getting the finish. It's like a chocolatey finish. It's like a dark chocolate bitter finish, but it also has a little bit of salinity, which is like perfect. This is the best one out of here. Buttery start. Yeah, this one's really nice. Dark chocolate tart. That's what I would name it. And then this one is 10717. This is the last one. Cheers, guys. Cheers for watching. 10717. I'm so happy that I'm done. I don't know if I could handle anymore. I'm so happy he sent me only 14. Thank you for watching though. Love you guys. I don't know what that note is, but it's like 136 proof. Too harsh. If it was proof down, it would be phenomenal. It's a little malty, which I'm not a big fan of, but a lot of people are. Finish is great. I don't know. Oh yeah. Whoa, this is not making it. 6 out of 10. Too harsh. Nose lacks character. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Sean, man. Thank you. You guys are the brothers. I love sipping on bourbon with you boys. I don't think I'm getting any fig or date. I'm just getting a lot of bitterness, like a lot of oakiness. The finish is great, but it's like I don't know if I want the finish or do I want the overly stingy thing. Maybe if I had a few drops of water, but these are all going to be bottled at cask strength, so I want to taste what the customers will be tasting when they get it. So yeah. These are all 7-year samples. All 7-year samples. These are all 7-year bottled under New Louisville Whiskey Company. So yeah. So I'm here in Washington, D.C., right? So I don't have a lot of people to help me taste. So I'm so happy that Gene is coming here, and I'm going to have him taste all of these so that he can tell me, oh my God, this one's really good. This one's not as good as you think it is. So he'll help me taste a lot of them so that I make the best judgment possible. Jesse, one day you'll fly out to help me out. Yeah, right. Some of them are so oaky. It's like a Doc Holiday 11-year-old. Like a Doc Holiday 11-year-old pick that we did. It was overly oaky for me, but the customers loved it. So, sorry. This one's the 10717, 6 out of 10, too harsh. Yeah. Time for the big boy, the Old Cassidy. This is the Old Cassidy bourbon. This is from Rare Character. So this is their 123 proof. So my tongue is probably numb from all the high proof bourbons. I wish Mike was here. I know he's not because if he would be here, he would be typing. But yeah, he's the one who sent me this this sample of the Old Cassidy. Thank you, Mike. Cheers to you. Cheers of the water. I cleaned this one with the water so that it's all cleaned up because I can't afford to dump this one out. It's an expensive bourbon, man. Yeah, a lot of the times it depends on the char level. I know that Nulu sometimes uses all types of chars, but a lot of distilleries stick to their own char level. So Rough Rider, I think, uses a char 3, which he says that it ages it slower, but it ages it better. So yeah. Bro, that would be fun. Having somebody here. Hey, what do you think of this bourbon? You think this is good? I don't like it actually. Yeah, this is the Old Cassidy 123 proof. If there weren't 14 samples to go through, I would be tasting all of them. And if there weren't 10 barrels to pick, I would pick one. And I think that one would be the one that tastes the most. Like the one that rated 9.5, I would pick two barrels. One was the dark chocolate and one was the honey. These two barrels. But I have to pick a lot of them. So I don't know. I don't know, man. One of them should be the cherry one, though, because the nose is just beautiful on this. I know people will be disappointed by it, but the nose is the nose, man. Oh my God, wow. Why is this so floral? Old Cassidy is so floral, man. Tastes like a gin. Has a little bit of spice, like a jalapeno spice. So floral. Getting a lot of juniper berries, a lot of rose water, if that's a note that anybody has discovered. This is rose water, juniper berries, jalapeno, slight jalapeno, not too much. I really love this. It's really nice. High West I've had. This is so much different than any other ones that I've tried. These are all very similar, except for the cherry one and the dark chocolate and the honey one. All the other ones are pretty similar in taste. Well, like you're trying to look for those subtle changes in taste. So whatever goes, but this one is really different. So I'm gonna add it to the infinity cup. That right there in the bar would be like a $70-$80 pour. It's just an Old Cassidy 123 proof. It's an allocated bourbon. And Mike sent me a sample of his. So I tasted it. It's really nice. It's very unique. That's what I'll give it. It's really unique. And I like the notes that I would give, it would throw a lot of people off, but I really like it. And then last one, let's try the Old Overhaul 12 years old. I don't know why. I'm not a huge fan of High West either. I don't like a lot of their bourbon, not for my palate. Yeah, if you like unique, this is really good. It's just very expensive. I don't know why. It's like, I don't know what the age statement is. Old Cassidy age statement. Let's see. 18 years old. Oh my God. It's not okay at all though. It's like, and I love how Mike, what he did was he took a picture or something, or he scanned the label and he put the label on the little bottle. So now I know that it's Old Cassidy and I can show it to the camera. It's a 123 proof Old Cassidy Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 750 ml, even though this is not 750 ml. I think it might be a blend. Yeah, it is a bourbon. It's a Kentucky Straight Bourbon. I can ask ChatGPT what it is. Oak aged, non-chill filtered, a rare release from Rare Character Whiskey Company. It's a very rare one. Ooh, so spicy. Let me search up whose distillery it is. Oh, actually, Rare Character is always MGP. That's what they use. They use double-digit MGP barrels. So, I mean, not all of them are double-digit, but most of them. Barton 18 would be, oh, actually, it can be MGP because it's Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Can be MGP, right? It's probably Barton because Calumet 18 is Barton, right? So, and these guys are NDPs. You're smart. Sean is the smartest guy I've seen. Yeah, this is Barton 18 for sure. Because Calumet uses Barton 18. Barton 18 was barrels that were offered to a lot of my friends. They told me, hey, I was just offered Barton 18. Would you be interested in some? If I bottled them, would you buy them? Yeah, so I think this is Barton 18 for sure. So get yourself a Calumet 18, I guess. Sean knows his stuff around bourbon, though. I'm like 100% sure this is Barton 18 because I was like, this is familiar though. But no, this is very unique. It tastes like a unique blend they made just for the Old Cassidy label. I'm tasting the Old Overhaul right now though. Yeah, this is really nice though. On the secondary market, that goes for like $700-800. MSRP is $200-300, I think, something like that. What's the MSRP? Let's see. A few of the retailers that I see here, they're selling it for, oh my God, $1,300. Some people are selling that for $1,300. What else? Sotheby's had an auction for it. Let's see what it went for. Oh, okay. $500 to $800. $300. That's a reasonable price for it. For an 18-year-old bourbon, yeah, sure. The MSRP is $200, I think. So it's the location is Lexington. Yeah, that's the Barton 18. Thank you, Sean. Now I'll be gulping down on the Infinity Cup. I'll be finishing all of it. I'm just kidding. I don't want to die on camera. So I feel like I'm drinking like milk or something because it's filled to the brim and it's like so filled up. I think it would be better if we just blended all of these because this smells phenomenal. It smells like cream, a lot of like milk cream, cherries, vanilla, all of that in the nose. The taste is also really good. That's it for today. I'm going to do a last pour of tonight with some rare characters since we're talking about the Old Cassidy. Oh my God, did I forget the rare character? It's probably in my bag. Nope, it's not in my bag. That means I forgot. Let's do the Old Rally. That's the one that Mike sent me. Old Rally cigar batch. Let me show it. Sometimes I wonder if people just join this call just so that they could watch me slip up when I'm like buzzed one time, and then I say something that I'm not supposed to. So this is the Old Rally cigar batch, Old Stogie, 101.3 proof. That's like a baby game for me. 101.3 proof, that's nothing for me. They're like waiting. They're like, oh my God, this guy slipped up. Cheers to everybody that was watching. Sean, Jesse, Shannon, who joined the first. Sean and Jesse mostly. Craig, thank you so much for joining. Anybody who didn't text in the chat, I can't say your name because I don't know who you are. Gene, thank you so much for joining, man. And I'll see you on Tuesday, obviously. Unless plans change, obviously. But yeah, I think this is the most so this is a record Friday night pour, because this is the most bourbon I've had in all the Friday night pours history. So cheers, man, and happy holidays and happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much. See you guys. That's a cigar batch right there. Thank you guys. Cheers. Yeah, definitely a record break. Greg, that's what I forgot. I was forgetting a name, and I was like, how can I forget Greg? Greg is literally my guy. Well, I'm gonna fill myself up. I'm gonna eat so much stuff, all the seafood, all the everything. Thank you, Gene. Bless you all. And I hope the new year brings a lot of success in whatever you're doing in business or in work. And I hope your family stays safe and a lot of joy, a lot of good things come to you in this new year, 2026. 2026, we're going to be so successful and so many good things are going to happen. It's crazy. Is this the last Friday night pour that we're having? Oh my God, it is. It is the last Friday night pour. And this is a good way of ending the Friday night pour by doing a barrel pick on live. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jesse. I'm pretty grateful for all the stuff that we've done together. And I'll try the Daiquiri Beach. That will be the last one. I bet that's what you guys say when you guys drink bourbon. You guys are like, this is the last one I'm going to drink. Killer night, man. I love it. And if you guys like the barrel picks, every time I get samples in, I'll just bring it here and I'll just try the barrels. And yeah, this was, oh my God, not just the amount of bourbon that the amount of bourbon that I had, it was also the timing. So we did the Friday night pour for 1 hour and 17 minutes, which was the longest Friday night pour that we have had. Oh, wow. So muddy. So muddy. It's so tropical. It's like I'm eating rocks. When I was a kid, I ate rocks. I ate a rock once, and this is how it tasted. This is the last Friday night pour of 2025. Sean, you got it, man. I'll order those small little bottles on Amazon, and I'll try to ship them to you. You got it. Thank you, man. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And this was a lot of fun. I'll tell you that. This was a lot of fun. And I want one of you guys to come here, sit beside me, and be like, this is giving me a lot of chocolate. This is giving me a lot of vanilla. This is giving me a lot of coconut. How are you getting coconut? You got it, Jesse. Thank you, man. Cheers to everybody and cheers to 2026. A lot of success and a lot of happiness and joy to your families and you guys. Thank you.